And welcome back to Final Fantasy XVI on PlayFrame, everyone. We are pursuing a boat, in our boat, which is new and nice. Thanks, Mid, for the boat. Now, to the Naldian Arrow. Blessed with mild currents and warm waters, the Arrow allows for swift travel to the Dominion, Oriflamme, and Stonehere without having to circle through the dangerous outer seas. We're off. In our snazzy new boat.
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours.
That was fast.
Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Aye, aye!
Do you feel that, Jill?
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Mid, you're great.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
One of us.
You brutes! And brace for impact!
I was gonna say, we just got this boat. Careful where you're pointing that thing.
Now or never. I'll find her.
Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Captain down!
Let's be quick, Torgal. They don't like leaving the others on the boat. In that situation. Ha! That's right. Get your nonsense out of here. More enemies. Come now.
There's more!
This calls for nonsense. Several rounds of it if need be. Well, if you insist. Look out. That's right. I can't see but get ultra staggered. And then dead. Just hold still for a second while I finish doing this. There we go. Now then, where were we? Jill.
Have mercy. A proper fight at last. We're all going to die. Watch your still.
Oop.
I need to hurry.
Oh dear.
No! There he is! The king wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Yes, but be quick about it, Clive.
She must be here somewhere.
Jill. I was going to say that these Waluters have no concern for my timetable, but I mean, clearly neither do I. I spent 3 days doing nonsense the world around. Sorry about that. Jill!
I'm just Come on, get up!
Jill, you down here?
She won't take us yet. Many of us.
Guys, come on. Is it worth it? Really?
Over here! You're finished.
Okay, where was I?
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Tarnished then.
Oh dear. That is extremely cool, though. I don't feel safe here. For some reason.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
All right, bring it, Dark Souls.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty.
What, are you telling me there's somehow more chores I haven't done?
Mythos.
Whoa, look out.
In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Defend yourself.
That seems dangerous. Let's not stand near that if we can help it.
All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the blight. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Missed. Haha.
I have seen enough.
Trying, game.
If reason cannot sway you, there are
Oh, that seems bad.
persuasion that might. Cast off your
Ha, you got interrupted, punk. Whoa, that's so much stuff going on.
Nice try. Too slow.
I'd use a tornado, but then I would not be able to see you anymore, and that
cut you free.
might come back to bite me. Missed. Maybe I better, interrupt. This is not doing it. Worrisome.
You will assume the mantle you've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Music doesn't feel quite so fitting or triumphant this time for some reason. Good victory text, though. The Shadow Coast.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for, of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. My life to those I love, and I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
That is quite a lovely scene between the two of them. It's like in those moments where we do get Jill being there and having like real meaty scenes and interesting dialogue with Clive or others is when it does bring something out of her, and I really I wish we saw more of it more often. Like even that scene there, as touching as it is, I think would have landed potentially even harder if she had been like in the hypothetical where she had been the one kind of playing the tactician of the whole hideaway this entire time. It almost would have made Clive's feelings ring even more true too. Like if he had up to this point just largely been Muscle, the person who has all of these different icons within him and is able to just achieve great things for this effort, built on the strategy and the work and the practical organization that Jill has been helping to move forward. Her comforting him and assuring him of the value of what he's been doing, and then passing on her own strength to him, both to assure him of that value and her full faith in that value of what he is doing. And also tactically just that's where potentially her strength might be able to do the most good for their effort. Like it being a thing that makes sense for both of their mutual goals, and a sign of trust and of faith and of commitment to each other in this very difficult time. It's just that extra dimension to it feels like it could bring even more just pathos to that scene. And then, like, in that last final scene on the beach there, you could literally swap, like, take every line that each one of them says and give it to the other person. And it actually would work in that context too. I get, like, it's kind of a fool's errand just sitting and sort of like dream planning up sort of the, like, here's what I think the story should have been and then just rewriting it in your head. It's just, I like when Jill gets to do things because it's when her character emerges. And I like her character in the few times when it's there. And my brain just wants to find ways in which that character could be more present and more active throughout the thing. Because she's great. Anyway, let's go back already.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up their hideaway. I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. Ah, right, that. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Shiva's essence. Attuning with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of, you know how it works by now. Shiva's feat is Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, or back to either dodge attacks or close in on an enemy. With cool little cloth cape.
I should visit Joshua, assuming Talia will allow it.
Are you kidding me? Already? August. He can't have seen another excellent bit of smithing in the last hour. Bonkers. I'm going to the infirmary. You can all wait.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken.
No, he did slice the ocean in half.
I have never felt so powerless, and when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Oh yeah, speaking of, where is he? The Crystalline Dominion. In a nameless slum.
What is this place?
Don't move. It's fresh from the well.
Dion, I don't know if I'd drink that. I've been in this place's waterworks. I know it's down there.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Glad he's still kicking around.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
So, how are you doing anyway?
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
I find my fun where I can get it. And things have actually slowed down a tiny bit, so finally feels like we could do a side quest and it not be bonkers weird. So we probably... maybe not today, but how many we got? We got a couple here, probably more in there. Better check the world map. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna be doing another round of side quests, I think, and probably not the last one. There are quite a few left in the game that we do actually need to do. But it's okay. We'll get through them. We'll see what all they have to offer. And then we'll move on. Check out this other continent I've been hearing so many things about. Set our sights on this thing. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I will see you next week. Have a good weekend. And until next time, goodbye.